Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Kerbal Space Program. So, our space station is currently in flight, collecting scientific data. At least I hope it still is. It better be. I saved and exited the game, so I don't know if it continues with it or not. I'm probably going to check it out before I launch my next mission. And I would like to do this. I don't remember how much it cost us to launch our old station. What did it cost us again? Was it like close to 50 grand? 40 grand? Crud station. Cost 42 grand. So, more expensive than what we currently have. However, thanks to the advance, we would be able to do that. Do I risk that? It's a lot of money. Let's go check the station quick, make sure it's still functioning. Alright, are you still working? You are generating Eurekas very, very slowly. Good. That is exactly what I like to see. Continue on with your project. So, I can launch another station specifically for this mission. It's a lot of money, and I don't have a huge amount of money, but it's also a lot of science right then and there once it's complete. I just don't know. Do I want to? I should just go for some cheaper mission that doesn't take very much money to do. See, the R10 solid fuel booster, I wouldn't really get much out of this. I wouldn't even get science. Why would I want to do it? This one, however, the LV T45 liquid fuel engine in flight over Kerbal at a height of 11,300 meters to 20,500 meters, going at a speed of 400 to 500 meters per second. I would get 3.5 grand on completion, an advanced of 1.5 grand. Maybe. All these require me to have very specific things to do. I wonder, will it show me the general orbit I need to get with that thing? Yes, it will. Okay, so there's two different ones for a satellite around the moon. Both of which are very awkward, to say the least. I could do it. Perhaps I could. Let's just go with the space station one. If I fail, at least I have one mission in the works, which will give me a huge amount of money. $500,000. It's so much money. So much money. And this one, it seems simple enough. Let's do it. I accepted it. No go backsies. So to do this one, all we have to do is modify our old crud station design. because it's mostly exactly what they would like. This thing has a capacity for 4 Kerbals in it. And see, I wouldn't need that part, so we'd be saving on a little bit of money and weight. I only need a single docking port, so perhaps instead of... Actually, we'll keep it like this, because they do want it somewhat exactly like this. Like, this is already pretty much perfect. If I were to take this off and put this here, that would increase the capacity to 5. Okay. So this is pretty close to what they would like, I believe. And it's actually cheaper than our old station. I think I'm going to put this mech jeb on. And I don't think this actually does anything other than these little things. Delta V stats, settings, custom window editor, and vessel info. It's a pretty hefty vessel. Yeah, this is using the old model where I didn't have the extra fuel to get it into orbit, right? Fuel tank. I needed at least this one. I might as well go... no, this one was fine. Jeez, what happened to those things? Let's get this back to where it's supposed to be. Something like that. And this like that. Alright. Let's hope that this little scientific and fundraising mission goes well. Is it merged into the ground? I better make it not merge in the ground. Yeah, it was merged. And stabilizers. There we go. Okay. So, crew, we don't want anyone. This would be a total of 5. You know, I don't know if the probes... Here, let's check. Do the probes have stability by default? If not, then we're going to have to take the probe out and put in a pilot. Yeah, there's no operational SAS, so let's revert to the VAB. We'll take the probe out. And put a command pod in. With the parachute. And we only have one pilot left right now, and that is Jebediah Kerman. Would it be this one? Yep, it's that one. Okay. Alright, so this should meet all the mission requirements. Let's double check. Station, which has power, has to be orbiting Kerbin. It doesn't have a specific orbit it needs it in. It just needs to be orbiting Kerbin, which I'm very thankful of it. It's not being very picky. If it was, I'd have to abort the whole thing. Has a facility supporting at least 5 Kerbals. That's what this thing has. Once I detach from it... I don't... yeah. Let's do it. It just makes me nervous to think about doing this. Let's see, I need this hidden so I can actually access this. Put you up here. No, up here. And then over here. Alright, let's launch it. My cat is sneezing. She's probably got a hairball. Shedding season. It's lovely. Anyway, assuming everything goes perfectly fine, I will see you in space. Alright, and we are successful. It's just a science module with a thing in it. And there goes the last of the booster debris. Hopefully it's going to get back down to Kerbin. I kind of got this into a somewhat higher orbit than my last one. So, the only thing left for us to do is abandon this piece of junk. Mission's complete. I got the money. I got the science. Let's can that thing. Crud Station has no pilots on board and no operational SAS. Good luck, company who hired me to do this mission. You're gonna have to dock to that thing yourself without any sort of control over it. Me? I'm out of here. Come on, Jeb. Let's get the heck out of here. You know, one thing I didn't consider, I'm aimed directly at this thing. There we go. Now I'm safe. Bye, Crud Station. It was nice launching you. Might as well just burn up all my fuel. Jeb, do as good a job you can to keep us pointed. Hey, look, there goes the debris. Man, that would have been a real twist if I managed to hit that. It is on a lower trajectory, though, than I am, so it must be heading straight back. Alright. Nothing new, but head down and just enjoy time. It's gonna be a long flight. And as much as I'd like to hop out and see if I can get any more science, I'm a little bit of a pansy and don't want to bother. So I'll see you on the ground. Alright, and the end mission result, I did manage to get a little bit of science other than from the mission. Recovery of a vessel that was returned from Kerbin's orbit, 1.7 science data, EVA report while flying over Kerbin's grassland. Technically, I was landed. I just was clinging to the side of the vessel when I popped my head out and got the EVA report. Report from Kerbin's grassland, crew report. So we got a little extra science than what we had. Not much, but every little bit helps. Recovered a couple bits of funds. Not very much. It was a It's a very spendy mission. We ended up with more money than we had, though, so all in all, it's a good thing. And Jeb didn't get any experience. Okie dokie. So that wasted a little bit of time. Now let's recover this bit of debris. And there's another mission to build a new orbital station. You know, I did it once. I think that I will leave it as at one extra credit station is enough. I think that it disappears though. No, it's actually still here. Huh. I would have thought that they would have taken that station for themselves and made it disappear, but nope. It's theirs now. They keep it forever. And it stays in my way as clutter. I guess that's okay. Can I rename this thing? Nah. I should have renamed it when I had a chance. But that gives us a little more science, so we can actually invest in something else. And let's see. Landing, that would be useful. Space exploration, also useful because it gives us more science stuff we can do. Advanced flight control, this gives us some more capacity for mech jeb and stabilizers that actually work. And various plane parts. This one gives us actual plane parts. Gives us some construction things. Some sort of base thing. I don't know what it does, but it's a thing. I should probably check it out on my creative world at some point. I gotta stop calling it creative world. It's not creative. It's sandbox. I don't know what to get. Because here's the thing. I want to do planes so that I can use the planes while I have lengthier contracts going on and explore around Kerbal for the survey missions. But the problem with that is the planes, they don't have landing gears. And trying to land a plane without landing gear is a little bit challenging. So, I guess in the interest of future investment, I will have to just wait a bit, research both. Because I got these visual surveys of Kerbal things to do, and this one has multiple objectives, and each one I complete will give me more science. But I have to be on the surface for one, and the others have to be crew reports while in flight. Actually, if I had planes, I could have done this one and attempted to just parachute the plane, but that's also not exactly easy because trying to parachute the plane onto a specific spot can be a little challenging. Where would those locations be anyway? So one right here, one up here, and then landing over here. Then there's another survey over there. You know what? I think that we're just going to call it the Kerbals are going on vacation for a week, and we will rejoin them when it's time to collect that data. So, see you in that moment of time. Alright. Let's jump to the ship, and it should hopefully be done or close to done. So we have the 50 Eurekas generated. Now we just need to finalize the results. Nice, this will give us a total of 50 science. The plants grow in twisted patterns in the 0G environment. Keep the data. Okay, so now we just need to recover this at Kerbal. Let's see, we have enough electricity. It is dark. The question is, am I going to be able to do this without losing control of probe? I lost control of the probe, but thankfully engine. Where's the engine? Goody, I don't think I can actually control which direction the probe's going. Well, as long as we're re-entering the atmosphere, I guess that's fine. So this is going to be a very eccentric path. And the parachutes are already deployed, so I guess I don't have to worry about that part. I just have to hope that we will be able to reach the ground safely. Let's time warp ourselves ahead. And amazingly, none of my surfaces are exposed to the sun. So I guess it's a good thing that the parachutes are already deployed. So if this mission gets screwed up, then I'm rage quitting. Can't handle that pressure. No control over anything. Oop. We have negative electric charge usage, but not enough. I just need like one unit of charge. At least this thing is pretty dang aerodynamic. It's going engine first, no problem. Parachutes will be popping out sometime soon, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. We got enough electric charge I could throttle the engine up just a small amount. And so long as I am generating electrical charge, then it makes me more confident on our capabilities of landing this thing and not having anything die. Still, I feel that being a little bit stressed out probably is warranted, considering I have literally no control over which direction this thing is going to go. The only thing I can control is speed, and that's tentative. I wonder how slow it's going to fall. Because those parachutes aren't even deployed yet, and we're already dropped down to 125 meters per second. If it's going slow enough, then I shouldn't have anything to worry about. One would assume. This is always the boring part, the waiting game. This must be really, really light for these parachutes to be slowing it down that much. I grossly overestimated the amount of parachutes I would need. Almost there. Okay, 3.5 meters per second. It's only going to take like 2 minutes for this to reach the ocean. That'll be invigorating video. I think I might have stopped the recording because I forgot that I was still recording things. But we ended up getting a lot of science. My mistake. We got 90 science for that. We got 50 science for the science pod, the plant growth experiment, which was a dang good thing to have. So discard that. I spent the science on airplane parts because, well, that's what I'm going to go for next. I'm going to build a couple airplanes. I'm going to launch some flight missions. And after that, maybe the fuel systems, because we do have missions for satellites, and these offer you some parts which help you do satellite work. Maybe. I don't know yet. Something to consider, at least. But we have the contract for that one survey, and there's another one there. Let's take a look. Where's this new one at? So, got a couple over here. These look like they are crew reports. There's one down here, and there's the other one. Interesting. Well, this is a very interesting one. Transmit or recover scientific data from space around Kerbal. That is very strangely non-specific. I could probably complete this mission when I launched up another experiment for the station to do. Position satellite in KO synchronous orbit. It's a decent money one. That's the main cell liquid engine and flight over Kerbal. That one's going to be interesting to do. I could probably do this actually. I mean, it only requires you to have a light vessel going a certain speed at a certain distance. So maybe I could do that. Surface outpost on Minmus. That one's going to be an interesting one to do. Orbital survey of the sun. Return or transmit multiple scientific observations. These probably would be... What's a materials study? Seriously, what's a materials study? I don't know what that is. I'm sure I'll find out as I go through the tech tree. I'm probably not going to do this one anytime soon. Because, one, I don't know what that is. Two, don't even know if I'll be able to get to do that. Three, I don't know if I'll be able to get a sun orbit. Whatever. Yeah, let's accept. Crew report ones on the surface ones. Let's take the crew report ones. Okay, so we have our contracts, we have the things to make planes, but we're ending this episode here, so I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave if you did. I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys, and goodbye.